Have you ever wondered about the hidden wisdom that comes from those who have lived a long and full life? In this video, we dive into the profound advice of an 82-year-old woman whose insights on the beauty and diversity of the human body will challenge the way you see yourself and others. Her stories reveal powerful lessons on understanding and respecting the complexity of every individual. Stay tuned until the end, because what you'll learn could completely transform how you perceive the world and those around you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Your support means a lot. So if you find value in this video, please give it a thumbs up to help spread our message. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic if you enjoy the content. Please comment one below if it doesn't resonate with you. Leave seer, your feedback is crucial, as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started on a warm and radiant afternoon in a quaint little village nestled amidst rolling fields of vibrant wildflowers. The elderly woman, Mara, cherished by everyone for her profound wisdom and boundless kindness, gathered both children and adults around her. The anticipation was palpable, as Mara's stories were not just tales, but vessels of deep life lessons, rich with wonder and meaning. With a gentle smile, Mara began in her soothing, melodious voice. Today, my dear ones, I want to share something that is often spoken of in hushed tones, but is rarely understood in its entirety. It's about the exquisite beauty and endless diversity of the human body, and how, despite being the most visible part of us, it is merely a fragment of who we truly are. She paused, her gaze drifting toward the azure sky, as if drawing strength from the endless horizon. So often, people make the mistake of believing they can sum up a person's entire being just by glancing at their physical appearance. But allow me to tell you the story of a young woman named Aliyah, a soul as kind as the sun is bright. Aliyah, with her radiant smile that could chase away the darkest clouds, was beloved in the village. Yes, she was also a subject of whispered conversations, as she possessed a body that many considered unusual, with very large breasts. Some, in their ignorance, began to speculate and gossip, thinking they could determine intimate details of her life just by what they saw on the outside. Mara's voice grew softer, tinged with deep sadness, as she continued one day. Aliyah came to me, her heart heavy with sorrow, for she had heard the cruel rumors that her body, specifically the size of her breasts, supposedly spoke of her intimacy and morals. She felt lost, defined by something so shallow, so far removed from the essence of who she was. Mara stopped, her eyes locking with each of her listeners, her gaze both firm compassionate. I took Aaliyah's hands in mine and told her my dear people often speak from places of ignorance and judge from places of insecurity. What they see is only skin deep, a mere fraction of the incredible person you are, your body, while a part of you does not define your heart, your spirit, or the true measure of your intimacy and moral strength, standing up slowly, as if to ensure the weight of her words pressed gently yet firmly on every heart present. Mara continued with conviction. The truth, my beloved friends, is that no single aspect of our physical selves can ever capture the full scope of our essence, our desires, or our true worth. Each of us is a complex and intricate tapestry, woven from countless threads that go far beyond what the eye can see. So when you meet someone, I urge you to look beyond the surface, beyond what seems obvious. Remember Aaliyah's story, and remember that every person is like a book, filled with stories, in-depth stories, that cannot be discerned merely by the cover. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me at that moment. As Mara's words lingered in the air like a soft breeze, there was a collective realization, a deep emotional connection to the idea that true understanding and compassion require looking beyond the superficial, beyond the physical, into the soul of each person we encounter. The children and adults are around. Mara nodded in agreement, some with gentle smiles, others lost in deep thought. Aaliyah's story, as recounted by the wise Mara, wasn't just a lesson in respect, and understanding it was a profound reminder of the importance of seeing beyond appearances, to truly know and appreciate each individual for who they are. Mara's voice, warm and reassuring, resonated with a sense of love and acceptance as she said, each one of you is a marvel unique in your own right and inherently valuable. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting its final golden hues across the village, the sky gradually filled with the soft glow of stars. The conversation around Mara began to deepen the atmosphere, shifting to one of introspection and shared wisdom. A comfortable silence settled over the group, broken only by the gentle crackling of the campfire that provided both warmth and light in this serene moment. Lena, one of the younger women of the village, hesitantly raised her hand, her voice tinged with uncertainty, yet full of curiosity, broke the silence. Mara. She began her words, tentative. How can we start seeing people that way? It's so easy to make judgments based on what we see first. Mara's eyes softened with understanding as she beckoned Lena closer, her smile, inviting and kind. That is a very important question. Lena and the journey to truly seeing people for who they are begins with curiosity. She explained, her voice rich with empathy. instead of allowing our first impressions to harden into judgments, we can choose to approach others with genuine curiosity. Ask them about their lives. Listen to their stories and take the time to share meaningful moments with them. Mara's words hung in the air, drawing everyone's attention back to her as she continued, "Let me share another story with you." The villagers leaned in, eager to hear more. Once a traveler arrived in our village, dressed in strange clothes and speaking with an unfamiliar accent. His appearance and mannerisms were so different from ours that many began to whisper and speculate about who he was. Some even feared his presence, suspecting that he might bring trouble. But Aaliyah, remembering the lessons she had learned about looking beyond the surface, decided to approach the traveler with a welcoming smile. She offered him a meal and asked about his journey. Mara paused, her eyes reflecting the light of the fire as she spoke, as they shared food and conversation. Aaliyah learned that the traveler had journeyed through distant lands, witnessed incredible wonders, and overcome great challenges. In return, the traveler learned about our village, its people, and the values we hold dear. Through their exchange, the initial suspicions and judgments melted away, giving rise to mutual respect and a lasting friendship. Mara's story resonated deeply with the villagers, each one reflecting on the power of curiosity and the rewards of looking beyond the obvious. The air was thick with contemplation as Mara's tale illuminated the path toward a more compassionate and understanding way of living. It was a path that invited everyone to embrace the richness of human experience, to seek the stories behind the faces, and to build connections that transcend the superficial. In that quiet moment, under a sky sprinkled with stars, the villagers began to understand that true understanding and connection require effort, a willingness to look beyond first impressions, and the courage to ask questions and listen with an open heart. Mara's wisdom had sown seeds of change in each of them, seeds that would grow into a deeper, more empathetic approach to the people around them. And as the night deepened, the villagers knew they had embarked on a journey of seeing the world and each other with new eyes. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. When he departed, he left behind more than just tokens from his distant homeland. He left behind promises of his return. Aaliyah, by embracing curiosity and extending kindness, turned what could have been a situation filled with fear and suspicion into one of deep understanding and mutual respect. Mara paused for a moment, allowing the weight of her words to sink in, letting the silence carry the wisdom she had shared. So, my dear Lena, and all of you gathered here tonight, Mara continued, her voice filled with warmth and sincerity. The secret lies in always keeping your heart and mind open. When you do, you'll begin to see that each person is like an entire universe waiting to be explored, brimming with stories, dreams, and challenges just like your own. Mara's words touched the hearts of everyone listening, filling them with a profound sense of understanding and compassion. They began to realize that when they judged someone based on appearances or first impressions, they were missing out on the opportunity to truly connect with and understand that person's true essence. As the campfire crackled softly in the night, its warm glow mirrored by the stars above each individual, and that village felt a deeper sense of connection with those around them. There was a shared resolve among them to look beyond the surface, to cherish the hidden treasures within every human soul. The village, once simply a collection of homes and people, had become a community bound by a commitment to see and value the richness in one another. And so, with the campfire as their witness, they silently vowed to carry Mara's wisdom with them, allowing it to guide their interactions and relationships. The evening closed with a sense of fulfillment, knowing that these wise life lessons had not only been heard, but had taken root in their hearts. The stories and teachings shared that night would live on, not just as memories, but as guiding principles in their daily lives. Thus the night drew to a close, with each person in the village more attuned to the beauty and complexity of the human spirit, ready to embark on the lifelong journey of truly seeing and valuing the people around them. As we come to the end of this video, I'd love to hear from you. What have you learned so far? What's one piece of wisdom that resonated with you? And how will you bring it into practice in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're eager to hear your insights. If you liked this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us continue bringing valuable content to you. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.